Welcome back to another chapter of DeadByAnalysis. Today we're going to be taking a look at a video provided by Diesel. He's going to be playing Ghostface as killer. I know we already had a Ghostface video, but wanted to do some gameplay from Diesel, so let's get into it, guys. Alright, looks like we're at Badham Preschool, the second map. Interesting. Let's see if you use your ability right away. You do! Good. Good. Excellent. So I am watching this for the first time right now, so I don't know exactly what's going to happen. Honestly, hold on here. I'm going to go back a little bit here. So, when you're right here, this gen right here is probably the furthest gen from you, along with this one. So that's exactly where I would start heading to. These are pretty small maps, all the Badham Preschools. So yeah, I would have probably gone here right away, or here right away. You went this way. But let's see how it plays out. You're going right for your totem. That's kind of a mistake, because if anybody saw you, they'd have an idea of where your totem is now. When I play Survivor, that's like one of the first things I look for, is to see if I can see where the killer's going. Because 9 times out of 10, that's where their totem's gonna be. Yep. There's 2 of them. Why the hell did Bill drop that pallet so soon? Bill's gonna loop you a little bit here. There's a Claudette. Oh, a swing and a miss, dude. Get the Bill. Nice. You're not playing Legion. Your goal isn't to hit each person once. Chase that fucking Bill down. Alright, good mind game. This Claude minorly knows what she's doing? Minorly. Oh, rip that Claude, dude. I take back what I said. Myers is your daddy, but Ghostface is your fucking papa. No barbecue, I see, but there's a survivor right there. Hi, Nancy. You're gonna hit Nancy? She's gonna get the save, maybe? No. Okay. Cool. Alright, so she's gonna go into school, probably. There's probably gonna be a pallet right to the left. You're trying to mind game her, but this is a really long loop to mind game her, dude. Wow. I actually cannot believe that that worked. Oh, this is still during the Halloween event, I see. Because we have a blighted hook over there. Oh, there's Claude. She just got off a hook. Is that a sprint burst? Wow. Now, I don't know why you're going after Claude right away. If it's because she's an easy target or what. Wow, you swung through the pallet and got it. That's good. That's real good. Now, I don't know where that came from. I saw scratch marks. Hold on. Hold up. Okay, so that came from behind you. We're gonna go back like just a couple of seconds here. There we go. Okay, so you see this? That signifies where that burst of sound came from. So it's behind your left side. That's where I probably would have gone. Now, I'm not sure if you're waiting for DS to play out. That's what it seems like, because you don't pick Claude up right away. But this is another part I wanted to show. Right there. Go back like half a second. There you go. Okay. So, first thing I see right here are scratch marks. Right there. That means that there's a survivor either running that way for the unhook, because I don't see any scratch marks down here. If they were running from this gen, you probably would have seen scratch marks right here leading outside. I'm willing to bet that they came from over here after they blew up the gen, and they're going that way for the save, because they blew up the gen anyway. So that's how I would play that out. Yep, there's the save. That was a Bill. He was going right back to where he came from. Bill, what are you doing, dude? He's looking behind him. Easy mind game. Now, I've seen you hitting... Oh, hold on. That's a good thing I want to point out. So, you go into stealth mode, but you see those white, like, strikes right there? Those signify that somebody's exposing you right now. Or at least they're trying to. That's that Bill on that hook. You should not go into stealth mode in front of somebody on the hook. They get a free exposure on you. I guess the real question is, who was working on that gen, dude? We know the Bill was working on a gen over here. There's Nancy. She's exposed the shit out of you, dude. Nice. Alright, so back to your right. There you go. Use your ability. It went back behind there. It looks like it scoops Ahoy. And a Claudette. Get that fucking Claudette, dude. She's an easy target. Nice. Grant, that shouldn't have hit, but dedicated server hitboxes have been awful lately. They have been improving the dedicated servers, though, so I give them all the credit in the world. All right. I wouldn't have come from there. They can see you through that fence. Get that Bill. All right. Are you waiting for DS to wear off? I would have just picked him up. Fuck it. Whatever. Oh, there's that sprint burst. Why aren't you getting Nancy? You're wasting time. She wouldn't have picked her up if she didn't have borrowed time, dude. Nancy might have DS still. Nope, dead on hook. Okay. Somebody does have a little case of the tunnels. That's okay. They saw you through that fence, so if they were there, they would have seen you through that fence and you wouldn't have been able to get them. You gotta try and come from a different attack angle. Real question is, who the fuck is still on the ground? Oh yeah, Bill. Who probably has Unbreakable. You remember where you downed Bill? If he doesn't have Unbreakable, Steve's probably gonna get him. He was back behind the school over there, behind that playground area. By that shed. That's the first place that I would look for Bill. See, that's the thing I have about leaving people on the ground after you down them. Sure, you can be afraid of DS and everything. But if you're afraid of DS, dude, it's gonna be a whole lot of no fucking good. Everybody knows where the fucking hatch is on Phantom. 90% of the time it spawns right there. And you got the doors on the same wall? Really? Wow. What a fucking lucky spawn, dude. There's a Steven. Stalk him. He doesn't get through this. Yep. Get that blighted hook. He's not struggling, so fuck it. Get your points, dude. That's 3,000 blood points. I kind of like the way that they did this with this event. That's a fucking feels bad. He hadn't been hooked till now. Don't teabag. That's fucking bad manners. If you stay within, I think it's like, what, 15 meters or 20 meters of the hook the whole time while they're on the hook, the longer you spend in there, the more, like, progress you lose on certain things to be able to pip up. So you barely fucking pipped, even though you had a good game. No GG in chat or nothing. Okay, hold on. Hold on, we're pausing. We're pausing. We want to take a look at everything here. All right? So, first off, let's go with your build. Okay? The build. Ruin. Thanatophobia. Sloppy Butcher. And A Nurse's Calling. These last three here are something that I would see on like a Legion. That would be like a Legion build to me. Because with Ghostface, you have decent map coverage, surprisingly. Because you have that Night Shroud ability, where you can take your terror radius down to 0. So, people don't necessarily always know where you are. So, I always suggest a gen build, like an anti-gen build. So that would be like Ruin. Like my original build for Ghostface was Ruin, Thrilling Tremors. So whenever you pick up somebody, it blocks off the gens that aren't being worked on. Surveillance, I believe. Either surveillance or monitor and abuse. Wow. Surveillance. Where the progress of gens, if you kick them, is showing if they're still regressing, and if they are not regressing anymore, they come up red, which is awesome. It is awesome. And then like a pop goes the weasel. That is definitely my suggestion for like a Ghostface build. Actually, right now, what I'm running is Ruin, Thrill of the Hunt, Haunted Grounds. There we go, sorry. And Barbecue and Chili. That's my build. Because Ruin, Thrill, and Haunted Grounds creates 4 lit totems. That scares the shit out of survivors, dude. Thrill lets me know when they're working on something. His Night Shroud ability allows me to sneak up on him and pull him right the fuck off. That way I don't have to do 2 hits. And then if they do hit Haunted Ground, guess what? They're going down in 1 hit, and they don't know where I'm coming from 9 times out of 10. So, if you want to try that build, go for it. You're more than welcome to use it. It works really well for me. Well, when I actually play seriously. I don't play seriously all that much, but when I do play seriously, I get 4K every time. So, strongly suggest something like that because, like I said earlier, when you were hitting everybody once and then going on to the next person, cool, that gets Thanatophobia going, and then Sloppy Butcher, and then you can see people healing. But I didn't see Nurses Calling proc once. I didn't see it proc once. So, that's not good. That's a wasted skill now. They never did get Ruin, so I would say that Ruin is MVP of that game. Ruin is definitely MVP. Because they were probably looking for Ruin, couldn't find Ruin, and that fucked them. Thanatophobia and Sloppy Butcher, I really can't get behind those on a Ghostface, dude. Because you don't, it's not like a Huntress or like a Legion or even like a Billy or some shit like that where you can rapidly hurt people at once. Ghostface is more methodical. Is it going to waste their time with them healing and slowing down their healing and gen progress? Sure. Yeah, it will. But at the same time, you're playing a stalking killer that you didn't really stalk with. So you didn't get the full use of his kit. You pretty much played an M1 killer with 0 terror radius for 1 hit. That's it. That's in essence the character that you played. So I don't know. Definitely try this build on maybe like a Legion or something if you want to play a build like that. But if you're going to be M1 killer, I would definitely suggest bringing up a different build. And And like I mentioned before, going after one person instead of trying to hurt multiple people. I get it because of thanatophobia, you want to hurt multiple people. But you could have had a hook before they were 1/4 of the way done with the gen. That's huge in your favor. Because now you got a person on the hook. And as soon as that person grabs them off the hook, guess what? You can go back to that hook and get the other person. I did notice a little bit of tunneling and then slugging. I strongly suggest against those a lot. A lot. Because tunneling doesn't really get you anywhere unless you're running, say, Dying Light or something along those lines where it actually pays to tunnel. With Ghostface, you don't need a tunnel. Old Freddy, you needed to tunnel somebody to get that kill. Old Freddy, you had to tunnel. That's just how it was. If you wanted to be good at Freddy, you had to know how to tunnel. But Ghostface isn't really that kind of killer. You get the person, you down them, you hook them, you walk away, you go to somebody else. That's why I strongly suggest barbecue and chili, so then you can go to the next person. Now, if you had Devour Hope, that would be way awesome, because I've actually been debating on putting Devour Hope in myself, because with barbecue and chili, now I'm going at least 40 meters away. So now that's going to get a token on Devour Hope. Cool. So Devour Hope now turns me into a one-hit kill, or one-hit down, and I can worry people after 5 on hooks. Amazing. But, I mean, you did do quite a few things right, though. I know I'm, like, kind of ragging on you about, like, the things you did wrong, but you did do quite a few things right. You used Night Shroud right away. Just in case there was a survivor close to you, you use that shit right away. I don't always see that with Ghostfaces. I don't. It's one of the best things that you can do playing Ghostfaces. Use your ability right away. You did some decent mind games. Some that even caught me off guard. So, good on that. And, I mean, still, you still got a 4K. You could have been more efficient about the 4K, but you still got a 4K. So, I mean, it's still a success, but there's still improvement to be made, if that makes any sense. So, Diesel, buddy, thank you for sending in the video. I really appreciate it. I hope you were able to learn something. I'm just going to share another story from Dead by Daylight that I was playing. I have met a lot of people who play a lot of people out of my head. This is actually one of our community members. Could I be dead? I was playing against her. She was playing me, and I hate playing against me, so I'm a toxic. Did I lead you on? So every time she would come at me with her ability, over to twitch.tv/Bravereality and hitting that follow button. I would greatly appreciate it. We do that every Wednesday through Sunday. Wednesday through Friday, we start at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And Saturday and Sunday, we start at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. So come and join us. It's a lot of fun. And we have a lot of commands. Probably too many. But that's all right. And until next time, you take her easy. If she's easy, marry her.